try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Hello. Hello, Diane. Hello, Emmy.
Hello,
Hello.
hello. How you doing? Hi, Diane.
Emmy,
Hi.
Emmy, what were you doing down there?
So my computer's still not working. It's pissing me off, and it ran all day. So what I did was I had to come live on my phone because I didn't think about going outside. But anyways, so I had to go into my channel so I could see what the hell is this about, or see who's typing in there or what. So there,
Oh,
and PJ Podcast just came in and became one of my members. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
yes. Let's,
So,
Diane, run down the hellos. We're going to give you that part today.
yeah.
Okay, we want to say hello to Pie Podcast. We want to say hello to Miss Cactus Moonlight. We want to say a big hello to Pearl May. We want to also say a big hello to Parasolo. Uh, Saint Ronan is in the house. Freeside is in the house. And I believe that that is all. So we all give a big shout out to all of those nice peeps.
You forgot
Hello.
me. Oh, I didn't type in chat, did I?
You don't need to say
Oh,
hi
it's Scotty.
to.
Oh, hey,
It's
Scotty, what's up? I mean, it's like I'm not good with names.
so,
I forget people.
Diane, how you been doing, girl? What's been going on? Fill us in. Tell us all the dirt.
Well, as you know, because you and Emmy was on a show the other day, we've just been keeping up with our shows. We're trying to get some investigations in for our lurking spirits, but it's hard for us. Chase started a new job, so it's hard for him to set up a time. Abby and Eric works different shifts, and so, but we're just kind of keeping our shows going and keeping it real.
Keeping it real. Keeping it real. Emmy, what you been up to?
Nothing.
What I should say, what have you been down to? Are you sure your husband wasn't in front of you when you
No, he
came? Because
wasn't.
you came
He
up and you
wasn't. I'm like, hey, this is like the song stopped. I was like, oh shit. No, not much. Just trying to stay out of trouble, I guess.
yeah, trying to stay
No,
out of trouble. And go ahead.
no, I was gonna say also I'm trying out this other website too that I've been live streaming on. So I've been cheating on all of you guys.
You
Don't
fucking.
say what it is.
I don't
Yeah, so
even know
I've
what you're
been
talking. I don't.
oh,
I
yeah.
don't even know what you mean because I just had a. I
Brain
had a
fart like
weed
me.
out because I smoked some weed right before the show, so I went into like La La Land. Hello, T Lee. How are you? Hello, X It Saints. Welcome. Thanks for
Ooh, welcome everybody.
joining. So yeah, what were you saying? Because I'm lit.
You really interrupted me.
Happy
No, no.
Friday.
What I was saying was, I've been trying out this other app, and oh, thank you for the gift. I appreciate that, and it seems to be going really good. It. I know there's drama everywhere you go on the fucking social media, but you know, I've tried out other places like Kick. I still haven't, a thing on Kick, Rumble, which you know how Rumble is, and those ones didn't really stick with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Hello, Daniel
YouTube's always,
Barry.
yeah, YouTube's always been our home because we've been here since 2006. So yeah, and just that's it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I lost half of that. I'm lit. So, for the people that know Diane and Emmy and don't know me, I'm Angelina from Bad to the Bone Paranormal. What's up to my people in Holyoke? I see you. Thanks for coming in and watching. Uh, I'm nervous now. No, I'm just kidding. Um, I went out last night to the cemetery
What?
and did a small investigation.
I didn't think you
Um,
were gonna go.
I I I didn't think I was gonna go either, but I took my dog for a walk and I bring my camera with me in case she does something silly, like pull me down the street because she's chasing a squirrel or a raccoon or whatever. So I was in the cemetery investigating last night by myself, not too far in because I
That's
wanted
where
to
we were
go.
at, right?
No, I was at the other
Oh,
one across the street,
oh, okay, okay.
the big, huge one.
Oh,
Um, So I did that. What else did I do yesterday? Or what have I done all week?
Prepared. Prepared for fuck around, find out.
Prepared for fuck around Friday and a little bit of drama with some person on the internet. Hi Angela, I'm Scott, host of
Yeah,
the
that's right. Yeah,
used to,
he.
used to do Emmy and
I
used to do
know.
the Unholy Trinity with Emmy. Hello, BJ. Hello, Laura. Welcome in. Laura's one of my favorite people in the whole entire world. See, look, that's how lit I am. I'm just hitting shit. Like, I don't know. So we're working with Emmy with her ADD,
No, it's ADHD.
ADHD. So if you
Yeah.
guys hear me say Emmy,
Don't say that when I'm getting ready to drink.
we're saying Emmy, calm down. That's right. Thank God it's
Yeah.
Friday. Woo
Mhm.
woo. I might even fucking finish my joint online if you ladies don't
There
care.
we go.
I don't care. And if anyone wants to talk shit about it, I think it's better than alcohol.
Angelina,
And
do you remember when I was just telling you about your chair behind you? Did you see Cactus's comment?
no, let's put that up there. I thought that was a black cat sitting behind you. I
Oh
don't
yeah, it
see
looks like
that
it.
in the camera. This is the top of my chair. You guys are more interested in a shadow than my nuns. I got nuns in a fucking hemp farm. I got nuns over here smoking cigarettes, nuns hanging out in the alley with hookers eating, and you guys are worried about a black cat or a shadow.
Well, because you had
Fuck.
nuns, I
I
figured it
gotta
was none of our business to be asking you about them. I thought that was the hint. Nuns, don't.
I
I read
look,
what Jay said.
I gotta sleep in this place at night. Don't start freaking me out. Just
Oh, by the
commit
way, did
her.
we freak you out the other night when we were talking?
Just commit her. I'll help sign. Oh my God. So we're gonna cover a few things today, guys. One of the things we're gonna cover is the ribbon cutting of the Warren Museum.
Mm-hmm.
We're also gonna cover the kind of, I don't know if it's controversy or drama, but there's a little bit of drama with the town of Salem, Massachusetts, with them putting the museum there. So I want to talk about that tonight. I also want to talk about some paranormal drama that I think it's drama and maybe a little gatekeeping, and it has to do with Adam Berry. In a post that Sherry Benedetti made. Sherry's from Ghost Hunters and Adam is from Kindred Spirits with Amy Bruni. So I want to talk about that a little bit because I think it kind of got dramatic. And I know Diane wants to talk about some drama that she's heard. And then as an independent journalist, I might tell a little something something at
Something.
the end of the show. Hello, Gabby. That's a real person back there. Get in the show, girl. Sit your
I
ass
don't
down.
see a real person. What are you talking
So
about?
exactly, she's a ghost. Girl, you need a tan. You need
I
a
know
tan.
this.
Well,
And look how white
oh
I
my
look. Though.
God,
Yeah, I
Lord.
always
Let me
look like I have skin color compared to
Jesus.
Mom right now.
Jesus.
Thomas,
So and then
you're lurking from YouTube. I mean, Facebook. Sorry, I had to tell Thomas he was lurking. I'm sorry.
oh yeah, so we're not gonna be concerned with the lurkers tonight and concerned with what if anyone wants to come in here and talk some shit. Just
we
be
got you.
careful because I'm gonna fire back hard.
You'll just
Hard.
kick some ass.
I will say the C word. I don't give a shit. So don't make me say it.
Present?
I will. I'm just sick of the bullshit. You know, I'm sick of people judging people. I'm sick of people not putting opinions and comments and just attacking people. You know, I have better conversations with the people in my city with things that are going on at city hall or around the city or with our committee counselors and stuff like that than I do with the paranormal. Every time somebody posts something, someone's attacking somebody. You know, and it's just getting fucked up. So, you know, I got this one little bitch that keeps attacking me, and if she keeps attacking me, oh boy, shit's gonna get fucking heavy. Let's see.
No,
I use
not
different lighting
that.
to make me look taller. There is drama everywhere. There is drama wherever you go. anymore because people's feelings get hurt. Seriously, time people grow up and respect others' beliefs and how they do things.
Mhm.
Very true, Pearl.
Facts.
Guys,
Facts.
that Pearl is I met Pearl at Pennhurst, and Pearl is a very quiet woman. She's a very nice woman, and yeah, if anyone, oh, she's Pearl. What you said, yeah, she's
She's feisty. She's feisty. She's one of those quiet people
she's
that will
quiet.
just.
Yeah,
She got bite.
she will go on your ass.
Oh yeah.
So, so let's start talking about the War Museum, the Annabelle doll, the haunted artifacts.
Okay.
So you guys know it's officially moved into Salem, and let's just say the locals are not rolling out a welcome mat. All right. Now, if you're from Massachusetts, I know a few of you here are, and you've already know Salem. Emmy, you were here 2 years ago. You went
Yep.
to Salem.
Mhm.
Salem has a very specific vibe about it. Very
Yeah.
specific. It's spooky, it's historic, it's touristy, and it's just a community of real residents who live there all year, all year.
Mhm.
And those residents, they've been showing up to city meetings, writing letters, and basically saying, we don't want this museum here. So tonight, we're going to try to break down why. So here's the deal. When the War Museum first tried, and these are my notes that I wrote down, so bear with me.
Mhm.
But when the War Museum first tried to open, they wanted to stay open till 2 a.m. Normal, right? A bar, 2 a.m. They have bars in Salem, 2
Mhm.
a.m. I kind of knew that wasn't going to happen because I've spent many Halloweens in Salem, and they shut the fucking street down at midnight. And they pushed like, bye, you got to go. So I kind of knew there was going to be a little drama about that. Because people, again, they do live on them streets. There's houses above some of the businesses.
Oh yeah.
It's people live there, so they don't want all that noise. So they're already dealing with crowds, trash, noise, chaos every October because it is packed
Yeah.
for Halloween. So they say, we don't need a paranormal club added to the mix. People living near Essex Street and Barton Square. If you don't know where that is, I should have put up a map and showed you. And excuse me for mispronouncing Essex and Barton, but I'm from Massachusetts and I talk how I talk. So the people living in or near Essex Street and Barton Square said the late night hours would bring more noise, more trash, more crowds, more safety issues, and basically turn their neighborhood into a 12-month Halloween block party.
Yeah, I wouldn't even like that.
I gotta agree with them. Some residents even said the museum's whole vibe, the branding, the Hollywood style marketing doesn't fit Salem's culture at all. Remember that because I want to talk about that. It doesn't fit Salem's culture at all. Hollywood, hocus pocus, motherfuckers. And honestly, they made enough noise that the city council had to step in and say midnight, that's it, no 2 a.m. So the 2 a.m. got shut down. This caused a whole dramatic back and forth where the museum threatened to leave Salem for New York, then came back, then left again, then came back. It was just fucking messy. And here's another layer. Some Salem residents don't want the museum because they don't want the Warren legacy in their city.
Mhm.
We got to talk about that too.
Yep.
There's controversy around the Warrens, their allegations. There's Hollywood exaggerations, and some locals feel like the museum is more sensationalizing, sensationalizing than history. Like it's like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you say that word? Sensationalism
Yeah,
than
that's a
history.
new word for the day. Oh,
Okay.
before you go
That's
on,
a
I
big
got a
word.
question. So, when you think of the Warrens, do you think of Boston, Massachusetts?
Wait. If it's a question about this, hold it. Hold that.
Okay.
Hold that
I'm
thought.
gonna forget.
A few Salem businesses even distanced themselves publicly because they didn't want to associate with the Warrens or the people promoting the museum. So this isn't just about crowds and noise, it's about identity. Salem
Mhm.
is already saturated with witch museums, ghost tours. I know they have horror attractions, and some people feel the Warren Museum is just one more commercialized paranormal stop that doesn't add anything meaningful. Okay. So tonight, I want to talk about this, break this down from every angle, and I want to know why residents are pushing back, why the city what the city actually said, the city council, where the museum fits, whether the museum fits Salem's culture, and whether this is just another case of tourism versus locals. So I've got you guys, my co-host, here with me, and I want to start with you guys. What's your first reaction when you heard the War Museum was moving to Salem? Did you know about it? Did you think it was a good fit, or do you immediately see the problems? I'll start with Emmy because I know she's dying to talk
Yes,
because
yes,
her
yes.
ADHD just held for like the longest I've ever seen it hold. Go,
I,
girl!
I, I was
Round
like
of round
sitting
of
on my
applause.
hands. I was like, what did I play with? Okay, so
If you need me to repeat the questions, I can.
no, I got it. I got it. So what I was trying to say, when you think of Boston, you don't think of the Warrens. Like you were saying, you think of like the Bewitched, because that Bewitched statue
Salem.
and
Salem.
Salem. Yeah, Salem. Thank you. I'm sorry. So
Did you smoke
Salem,
some weed too?
I better go get some.
Yeah, probably.
You're right, Salem. Why did I say? Oh, because you said you're from Boston.
Because
Okay,
you went through Boston to get to Salem after
I
you left
did.
Maine.
I did. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's why. See, thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, so when you hear Salem, it's more about the witches and everything else. I don't think of Warrens and witches together in Salem. Um,
You're breaking out. We missed all
the
that.
phone tried to ring. Wait. Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yep.
Hello? Okay,
Yep.
the phone rang, so I had to stop it.
Oh.
No, that's about what I
She'll
have to
tell
say.
you later.
What?
Go ahead. Did you get lost?
I just now did it.
Emmy
No.
doesn't need fucking weed or alcohol or anything to just fucking go into outer space. Like, girl, I fucking love you, Emmy. I fucking love you. God. How does your husband put up with you?
That I ask myself that fucking day after day because he's so mellow, and I'm just
kidding.
so gone. His
No.
energy is down here. Mine's like that.
Yours is
So
above. Yours is
yeah,
you
nobody
want-
can
you
match my
want-
energy.
Do you want to let Diane answer to jog your memory, and we'll come back
Yes.
to you? Okay.
Yes.
Diane.
First of all, before I go there, how did they choose Salem to move the Warren Museum? Like, what made them choose Salem? Do you know?
I don't know, and that's a good question, but I can find out, and we can talk about it on the next podcast.
But
Yep.
I think
Probably
I
because
think it-
Salem has got some paranormal history.
well, I know Salem's got that big with the witch stories, and all the history and that. So it would be a good place to set up a museum. I do agree, though. Like, when you think of the War Museum, you think of the Annabelle doll, and you think of all the stuff like that. And I think that it is more of a okay, like, we know Salem's already got this reputation. Let's throw that there and let's grab our share of that. Like, and I think it does. I feel for the people of Salem because it kind of does take away from the true essence and that of the history of the whole Salem witch trials and like the whole history itself of Salem. So I kind of agree where they would be a little bit antsy about it, because when you think of the War Museum, you think more of that, like you said, the drama and the as Annabelle
Conjuring House.
all that, that controversy. And you do think of the reputation that the Warrens had, because when they started out, things was all peachy keen, but as time went on, they gathered that reputation. And I don't know. I mean, I kind of am on the people of Salem's part on that whole situation. I really I agree with Salem people. I don't know if that's a good choice.
So you feel that putting the museum there will tarnish Salem and its history?
know why.
Not completely, but I do think that it's going to take away from the true essence, the history that Salem has because of the witch trials and the history is what I'm concerned about, because you don't have the history with the War Museum and that has nothing to do with the whole essence of Salem and that whole witchcraft, the trials, and what Salem is all about.
Okay. I just found out why it's moved to Salem. So the new owners, YouTuber Elton Castee and comedian Matt Rife, chose Salem because their original physical location in Monroe, Connecticut was shut down in 2019 due to resident zoning violation. Now, I do remember them talking about that on a live stream. They selected Salem as a permanent commercial home because the city openly embraces the occult, witchcraft, and the paranormal. No, I don't put witchcraft with paranormal myself. I don't. You know what I mean?
That article is saying a little different than what the city councilors said.
Now it says reason for move. Zoning issues. The original Warren Occult Museum sat inside a residential neighborhood in Connecticut, leading local officials to ban public tours.
So we definitely know about that because the Warrens never made the museum public. People think it was public and there was, it was never meant to be made public. I think what Diane is asking, why did Elton and Matt pick Salem over New York when they were going back and forth?
They said it just simple because, Salem, you think of the witches, the witchcraft and paranormal. They wanted to put embrace the occult there too. So
it still sounds weird.
Yeah. Can I elaborate a little bit more too on that?
Yeah.
When you think of Salem and the whole witchcraft and the trials and everything, that is part of their history. I mean, people literally, those women went through trial. This is stuff that actually happened that people physically have proof of, and people were burned at the stake. They were actually accused of witchcraft. When you're thinking of the Warren Museum, you're thinking of stuff that nobody has any proof that there was anything like the Annabelle doll or any of the artifacts that's in the museum. There's nothing there's no concrete evidence or proof that any of that stuff was actually attached to any of the items other than what the Warrens said and from Hollywood and movies and stuff like that. It's taking away from the true essence, I think, of the actual history of Salem. So I really do. I think the people of Salem are I think they're in the right doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. Emmy, what do you think about the museum being in Salem? Since you've been there, you spent a day there. So I know you felt a little bit of the vibe.
Oh, yeah. And I, like you're saying, I honestly don't think the Annabelle doll and everything like that does belong there. I mean, can't they put it in a different area, like in the same city where it was originally? I'm pretty sure they can build something there instead of taking, all this money and putting it in Salem for what? Salem, they live off like the tourists that come there, especially October. They make a lot of money there. And if they put the museum there, that's going to take away from what they usually make money from the other tours and stuff like that. Or they're going to jack it up way higher and people are not wanting to go. That's how I would be.
Okay. Gabby, since we dragged you on in here with us, you was trying to sneak off somewhere. But nope, sit on down, girl.
I don't have
Down,
social
down.
media rights. I came in here willingly, actually.
Oh, okay. She's like, fuck Angelina for not asking me to be on the show. Fucking bitch. I'm just gonna crash her goddamn.
That's my feisty daughter for you.
Yeah,
I'm taking
everybody,
up
that's
this one.
Gabby, Diane's daughter. They have Real Talk with Diane and Gabrielle, and the other side. We'll give out everyone's information later.
Kind of
Go
watch
ahead.
when you say the other side, though, Angelina, because there is another show,
Yes.
another channel called The Other Side. Ours is The Other Side with Diane. I just have to put that in there because I think a lot of people.
No wonder I
going
can't
to-
find you.
Yeah, I think that's yeah.
Don't you notice every time I'm like, when are you going live? What's the link? And you're live.
Oh, I got a bitch
Yeah.
face.
All right. Go ahead, Gabby.
So I agree, paranormal has nothing to do with witchcraft.
Mm-mm.
And I do believe that them adding that to like anything paranormal to Salem is taking away everything that the people of Salem believe in spiritually.
Okay. All right. So I disagree with all of you. And it's okay, right?
No, yeah, absolutely.
So and I think so as someone who lives here and has grown up going to Salem and spent many of times and many of long weekends partying and having a great time in Salem, I think it's appropriate. I'm not going to call out any companies or business names, but when you go to Salem as a tourist and you pay for packages, you get like potion class, witchcraft, laser tags. I don't know. You just get a package of different things you can do. Go in a haunted house and get scared and run around and everything. And anytime I've been on a tour in Salem, there's a lot of embellishment, right? And there's a lot of embellishment in TV, right? So that's Hollywood, right? So you're embellishing a story about witches who were basically just midwives, and you're embellishing stuff just like you say the Warrens are. Now, the Warrens have some objects that have to do with witchcraft, right? So those objects would fit there in Salem. The museum is bringing in extra jobs for people there. I don't think it's going to take away from anything in Salem because Salem is Salem. And people go there certain times of the year because there's something that certain time of the year they like. I love going on Halloween because it's open, the bars are open, everybody's out there, and you're checking people's costumes out, and you're just having a great time. And I think I don't think it's going to tarnish Salem at all. I don't think it's going to hurt Salem. And I think give it some time and they're going to see that it's an asset to the city. I believe it's going to be an asset to the city. And it's just, I know a little bit more about Salem. But if you're going to give tours and you're going to say this happened to the witches and that happened to the witches and they were burnt on a stake and they were this, then you're lying too, just like you're saying the Warrens are. And then people got to remember, the Warrens have a lot of objects, stuff people haven't even seen. But these are mostly objects given to them by other people. So the Warrens didn't make up every single story for every single object. They were told these stories by the people. And the Warrens are big on saying, I don't have to believe somebody. They don't have, you don't have to believe somebody. What?
I said, did you sneeze? I said, bless you.
No.
Oh, then never mind. No, bless
people
you.
are going to people are going to believe what they believe, but I don't believe in the Warrens either. I grew up learning about them. I hear them on TV. I had a family member that knew Lorraine. Never met her myself. But when I got into the paranormal, I was like, oh, those people, man, I believed them all my life. Even when the nuns told me, Angelina, no, you know, but they say 100,000 objects are brought in by other people to them. They're not gonna. They can doubt 100,000 people, but they weren't there to experience what happened with that object or to be able to say that that person's lying. So they're just relaying somebody's story that they believe or don't believe. They're just putting a story with it. So I don't think, like, I don't even know how I'm saying it wrong. Like, not everything they said is a lie. Not everything they said is made up. And why can't they have a haunted museum without getting shit like other people? You know? Cody and Satori with their stupid ass haunted museum over at the SK Pierce house. John Zaffis, right? He has one. A bunch of people have haunted
Okay.
objects. So why is it so wrong for the Warrens, but it's not so wrong for other people? It's a popularity contest. And here's something. Yep. I'm gonna get you 1 second. Here's something I want to share that Elton said that resonated with me, and it also resonated with a lot of people. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen real quick. I hope to God it's the right one.
Oh God.
All right.
I
So
was
we'll
gonna say we
stop that.
can't hear it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why there's no volume.
You probably
To
didn't turn
that.
the volume on.
I should just left it running because it had the captions on it. But he reminded me that with what he said that if it wasn't for the Warrens, whether they were fake or not, we would not be doing what we are doing.
No, that's
They
absolutely
are
true.
they are icons. You know,
Okay.
people say Jason Hodge is an icon. No, he's not. Zach Bagans is not an icon.
or
You know,
Zach
they're an
Bagans.
icon. The person before them, Nietzsche Hansahana, whatever his name is, icon. Like, so I personally think it's a great idea to have it in Salem.
Okay. Now can I comment?
Go ahead. Go ahead first, Amy.
Okay. So when people talk about Salem, Mass, what's the first thing that pops in their head? Witches.
Witches.
Okay. People talk about Florida. What pops in their head?
Palm trees.
Disney World.
Thank you. People talk about California. What pops in their head? Disneyland. You know, it's every place.
Land is so ghetto. I went there. It's dirty. It's not clean like Disney World.
When somebody mentions Texas, what's a popular place in Texas?
The Alamo.
See? So what? Why don't they take? Okay, Connecticut. When people say Connecticut, what do they think?
Conjuring House.
No, that's in Rhode Island.
Oh, Rhode Island. Yeah, sorry, that was my bad.
Well, I do because I'm from here, but
Warren is in. Yeah.
Stop making this guess.
Well, it worked. Like I named what 5 places, and I'm telling you, hey Anthony, how you doing? Good to see you. You know, also if you want to do paranormal, Florida has the doll. What's his name? Robert the Doll. Okay, Annabelle. Where's she from? Yeah, you said Rhode Island. You know, every state has something that it's popular for. Or when somebody talks about rain and mountains or Mount Hood, especially Mount Hood, they're like, oh, Oregon, volcano, Washington, Mount St. Helens.
About an actual hood.
No, it's Mount Hood.
I don't know. You said Mount Hood. I'm thinking hood.
But you see what I'm talking about is when you say something, everybody goes, they associate that with that state, or you know.
Mhm.
So
Like
why change it?
a yellow M, McDonald's. Got it.
So
But
can I
Wendy, the
elaborate on
girl with
that?
the red hair. You know, I mean,
yep,
yeah. Go ahead.
you go, then I'll go.
So,
Hi. Hello to everybody who came in. Sorry
Hey,
if you're mad I'm smoking a joint. It's fucked up Friday. Make a video about it. Talk about it. I don't care. Go ahead.
well, I'm going to elaborate what on Emmy just said, and that's I think what my point was. I don't think so much that it was like it's about the money or the attraction or anything itself, because I don't think,
Hey,
yeah,
baby.
it's going to bring in business and stuff like that to Salem, but I think I'm just putting myself in the mind maybe of the people of Salem, and I've never been there, so I have. It's just my opinion, and it might
Well,
mean
what the
jack
fuck is wrong
diddly.
with
So,
you?
but
Why haven't you been there?
I think
God.
because when, like Emmy said, when you hear Salem, you think of witchcraft,
Witches.
you think of the trials, and you think of all that. And the people there, and like I said again, I can't read their minds. I don't know. I just think how maybe I would feel that if something like that would come in, it might end up getting such of an attraction that it pulls away from the essence of Salem and the whole witchcraft and the trials and
I
Salem
just
as
got goosebumps.
Salem. No, go ahead.
No, I
No,
said
you
I
go.
just got goosebumps because of what you're saying.
I was telling Emmy, hold on, because I'm next, bitch. Go
Well, I'm
ahead,
just saying I
Diane.
got goosebumps.
Love
But
you.
you see where I'm going with that. Like I agree
Yeah.
100% with you, Angelina. I do. Like I understand. I mean, it could be a good thing for the city, and it would be a tourist attraction. It would bring extra
More people.
revenue in, and it could. But I'm kind of thinking on the other end of the spectrum for like when you hear the name Salem, that's what you think. And it's kind of goes back to the whole history and what Salem and we're talking around the world. When you hear Salem, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? And maybe, and like I said, I don't know, maybe they're thinking if something like that comes in, hey, Annabelle's here and this and that, and everything's going to focus on that. And then it's going to pull away from the essence and the history of what people know Salem as. And it has nothing to do with the money, the revenue, or anything like that. I think it's like the essence and the whole story and history of when you hear the name Salem and what that's all about. But I agree with what you said. I mean, you have very valid points, and yeah, I understand.
So the one thing that we haven't mentioned yet is another thing that people think about when Salem is brought up is paranormal investigations, because Salem has paranormal investigations. So why does the museum not belong there, even though it's paranormal, but they have paranormal locations there?
Ooh,
Come on.
we got paranormal locations in or every state you go to. Right, I know what you're
You know what I
saying.
mean? It's like a contradiction. We don't want the paranormal here, but you have it there because you sell tickets to go places for us investigators to investigate.
I don't think it's the fact that they're relating that to paranormal. The fact is just like
Well, yeah, they are. They're relating it a lot to paranormal and Hollywood in the Warrens.
but bringing that doll in and everything else, is it going to be, oh, Salem, oh yeah, Annabelle. They've got witches there too. You know, it's taken away from, the whole thing, the whole history of the witches. And that's how I feel. And maybe that's how they feel from living there. People their entire life built their families there. They don't want something to come in to take away something they understood, you know?
Kind of. The Warren Museum is simply not needed in such a place. I don't believe in haunted objects. Hello, running with scissors. You better put those down before you stab your goddamn self. End up in a hospital tonight. Shit. I forgot what did not running with scissors. The War Museum is simply not needed in such a place. So I don't believe in haunted objects. Why has any haunted object location, store, place, museum there? Why is
Because
only the Warrens getting picked on?
because the Warrens are not
Why them?
associated with witches in Salem. That has nothing to do with them. So why bring the Warrens and the Annabelle to the to make a museum where, yes, paranormal, but witches, that's what it's really famous for. That's the whole big thing. I don't think of paranormal when you guys talk Salem. The witches pop in my head, and that's the first thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I think paranormal and witches because I've investigated there and I've gone there Halloweens,
But-
many Halloweens. And
But what was
think
there
you might-
first? Witches or the paranormal? Witches was, right? They thought back in the day.
no, I don't prefer the witches because I don't I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in witches. I don't believe in potions and all the bullshit. I believe in midwives
Okay, but
and how people could have thought they were witches or thought they
Right.
were because they weren't doctors back then. They didn't have nurses. They just are women who knew how to fucking push a baby out and cut the cord. And because you're a woman, it's natural. It comes natural, you know, like.
But were they searching for paranormal? No, they were searching for these women who were putting out the babies, thinking a lot of them
So,
were witches.
don't
That
think
started first
witches-
before the paranormal.
You don't think witches are paranormal?
We didn't think of the word paranormal back then. They were witches.
But the paranormal is the unknown. The paranormal is the unknown.
Let me
So
see
the witches is unknown. Are the potions real? Unknown. Are the spells real? Unknown. Paranormal, right? Am I wrong or right? Like, I don't know. But that's paranormal. It's unknown. No one's ever proved that a witch spell works, that they can cast spells, that they can do shit with a fucking wand. Like, and you paid to do all that at Salem. So I feel like that's a ripoff because it doesn't really happen. Don't say it really happens. Just say, if it happened, maybe it
Okay.
happened like this. So
I
let's
have an
do
answer.
spells and stuff like that.
I have an answer for you.
Gabby, we're waiting for Gabby.
Okay.
Nope. Gabby said, nope, go ahead.
I don't
Emmy.
have any words right now.
Okay.
Rituals are paranormal. Thank you.
So,
Thank you,
right, but
Cassius. Yes.
what the word witch is much older than the word paranormal, which comes from Old English, roots used over thousands of years ago, while paranormal is a modern term that first appeared in the 20th century. So again, the name witches was way before that. The roots of from the Old English words Wicca, okay, and then the age used in Old English before the year 900 AD to describe people who use charms, magic, and divination. So paranormal was not even around. Witches came first. So that's why I don't associate the paranormal with Massachusetts. I associate witches.
Okay. But I think if you or Diane lived here, you would associate Salem with the paranormal and witches.
I don't think I would, to be honest.
Well, I do
yeah, because
agree.
you would hear the advertisements about the paranormal investigations. You would hear the stories about the paranormal investigations, the nighttime cemetery investigations. You'd hear about all that if you grew up here in Massachusetts. So that's why I see it differently than you guys see it, because they have a lot of paranormal there.
No,
Like-
I agree with you. I do think that it is associated with paranormal.
Yes,
and
because it's
I mean,
unknown.
and there is that fine line where you want to cut it off and that, but I think everything is all combined together. I 100% agree with you on that. I think the whole point, I think with the Warren Museum, I don't think that it's like, I don't think Emmy or I or anybody that might agree with us. And I certainly agree with everything you say too. So I am like on the fence with it. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
put
it's a
that.
very double-sided coin. Like
It
Eddie
is,
says,
it
Eddie says witchcraft is commonly considered part of the paranormal, especially when the discussion involves supernatural or unexplained phenomenon. So
Yeah, I agree.
explain those spells to me. Show me that they're real. Then it won't be paranormal no more. It'll be something known. It's like it's hard to explain because I'm stoned, but I
Okay.
associate Salem with the paranormal and the witches, and I prefer the paranormal over the
Yeah.
witches.
I'm
Why
with
are you
you.
selling tours to go cast spells and stuff, and that stuff's not even proven to be real?
Okay, I
Are
got
you
something to say.
conning the people, the tourists? And you're talking about Ed and Lorraine? I mean, I think about it from I go outside the box and I think about it even past the business sense. You know, let's go back.
But I want to make something clear. I'm not trying to diss the Warren Museum at all.
Yeah, no, none of us are.
Yeah,
None of
I'm
us
not
are.
trying to do that. I just think the location itself, again, because Salem is, when you think Salem, you think of the witchcraft, and that is paranormal tied in with it. Absolutely, I agree. I mean, and there is that fine line where you want to cut it off, but when anything goes into the unknown, I think you can automatically classify that as
Paranormal.
part of the paranormal. Absolutely. I just think
Okay.
something that you had said earlier, that Warren's never really
Nobody
wanted.
better do a witch spell on me. Even though I don't
Oh, I
believe
got a
in
wand. I got a wand.
it.
Yeah, I'm going back to what you said earlier about the Warrens really never wanted that museum to be like a showcase and that anyhow. That was like their private collection and they really didn't want it. And I think that because of that, and no matter who owns it, I think it should have stayed where it was created, maybe closer. Like the Warrens lived in Connecticut, I believe, right?
Yeah, I believe in a
Yeah.
cul-de-sac.
So then maybe bring it to the Connecticut people, and that would be their, like, okay, Connecticut's got the War Museum and the Annabelle doll and all of that.
Yeah.
Salem's got the witchcraft. Like, and it's not any disrespect to anybody, because I agree wholeheartedly on everything you said. It's just that I think that there's some misunderstanding on where, like, even Emmy and I are like the whole Salem and the history part. Does that make sense to you?
Right. It makes absolute sense. And people can go there and decide for themselves if they like it for the paranormal or they like it for the witchcraft. So is the War Museum being there changing somebody's thoughts and opinions about Salem? If it is, then the War Museum is pretty fucking powerful to control your mind to think, I'm going to stick with the paranormal. Fuck the witches for now on.
Okay,
You know
so
what I'm saying? Like, just an example.
What about, okay, so by definition, you guys hear me?
Go ahead.
So, okay, by definition, it talks about the historical tradition. Witchcraft is considered supernatural, not paranormal.
It's paranormal, supernatural phenomenons. Like,
no, that's two different things.
What?
Supernatural because it involves use of magic or hidden forces to go beyond normal. Scientific, however, the people view the supernatural element depends on whether they look at it through folklore, religion, or modern practice. It does not say anything about paranormal when it comes to witchcraft. It's supernatural.
Okay, so you believe in Superman?
I believe in Santa Claus, for fuck's sakes. I see your comments, Anthony. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. The most I could cast a spell is blasting a whooping fart.
That's what I was just pointing out to Gabriella.
Let's see. We got witches are pagans, aka Wiccan. Even in the Bible, pagan ate with Jesus. Voodoo is spells done by slaves. That was deep. Wow.
Right?
Wait, thank God tomorrow's not church. That was deep. Thank you, Jen. That was a stop you, make you think. Hi, Angela, Queen, Mary, Kramer. Hi. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm caught up with everybody's comments. Someone said I can hear you loudly. When can you not hear Emmy loudly? So yeah, so it's a split. 50% people like it, 50% people don't. So,
well, you got to think about the feelings of the people who live there.
But they did, and the people who lived there agreed. 10 o'clock. Hey, we're fine with that because everything else closes at 10 o'clock. I remember one Halloween I went, and I'm sitting in a bar, and we got 3 bottles of champagne with us. And if nobody believes me, I got the fucking pictures, and we're drinking. And then they were like, "You got to hurry up and drink those." I'm like,
"Hey, Carlos."
I'm like, "It's like 5 minutes to 12." They're like, "Yeah, we stopped serving at 12. The street gets shut down at 12." I'm like, "What?" we're paying like $100 for $100 a bottle, and you're telling us we got it. I was mad. I got on a cop fucking motorcycle, thinking I was gonna start it and go back up to the main stage where they were having the bands at and stuff. But the people said, okay, now we know it's gonna be it's gonna be normal. Everything closes at 10 around here. It's gonna be quiet at 10 o'clock. They agreed to it, right? So I think it's gonna work there, and I think it makes good business sense to have it there. And I think if people are worried about their business going down, then as a business person, at one time in my life, I would think of a way to bring my business up. I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't say, "Oh, the warrants are here. I'm about to lose my business." No, do something. Grab some items from the war museums, put them in your shops, and sell them, and make some profit off of it like that. Like,
Well,
that's how far I go with it.
and you're 100% correct. I agree on that part. I think the whole essence on it though is I don't think it has to do with the money part or anything. Like I said, I can't speak for the people of Salem, but I'm thinking if I was a member, like I would be more concerned if it's taken away from that history essence, because Salem is and the witchcraft part of it is tied together, and I don't think it really has anything to do with the money part of it and that. But this is one of those topics, though, I think we could go on and on and on and on about, and nobody's ever going to come to a whole 100% agreement on it. So, and it's great that we can agree to disagree too, which is maybe adults. So
that's our opinion on the War Museum.
Wait, I got to say something. I want to ask you, so is there a difference between supernatural and the paranormal, or are they the same?
I think it's the same.
What about you guys?
Me?
Yeah.
I think they're all tied together in some way, shape,
or form. You can't prove supernatural.
Well, okay, here you go. Supernatural consists of
Emmy, we're not Chat GPT in this show.
I'm not Chat GPT.
We're giving our own thoughts and our own opinions. I'm telling you,
this is my words coming out, because para consists of para, meaning above, beyond, and abnormal, right? Isn't it yes.
So
yes. Okay, and then super.
We disagree with whatever you're reading.
Okay, whatever.
You're on Chat GPT,
I'm telling you, I've always thought it was too different.
Them.
No,
I don't. What's the definition of paranormal, Emmy? Chat GPT, that shit.
Oh no, I've always said it's abnormal. I can't. I'm on the phone.
Cute. She is definitely cute in her own ditzy way.
Oh, geez.
That's why you guys been married for how many years? How many decades?
Well, it will be 29 at the end of this month.
Ooh, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who wears the pants?
Oh, I do. Not. It really depends on who's more mischievous. I mean, no.
So, what's the definition for paranormal? And then I'm going to read Cactus. Well, let's read Cactus.
Look what Carlos. Okay, and then Carlos after that. Okay.
Carlos said, and if Wiccan have the ritual practices, and Angelina, you consider that as paranormal, then you would consider Catholicism as paranormal as well. Yes, I do. Since they have their own style of rituals. Correct. I've never seen Jesus. I don't know if Jesus is really there. So therefore, to me, it is unknown and it's paranormal.
See,
but I believe in a cult. With the cat. I'm a Catholic who sins every day.
Can you pop up Carlos's comment about the paranormal is defined of something that's not normal? Pop that out, please.
Hi, Carlos. Carlos looking good with what's got on his head? He's got like those Google those
the goggles.
The goggles from the Johnny Depp. What was that candy show? The Wonder Factory or some shit? I'm lit. Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Oh my God. Okay, go ahead and answer Carlos, and then we're gonna get to John, and then we're gonna get off this subject because we have an hour. We're only doing till 10. So go ahead and answer your Carlos. Let me put him back.
No, no,
Sorry.
no. I was telling you what he was saying. He was stating. It wasn't. I was making.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See,
So Emmy, you
I
can
thought,
read.
and that's where I was going with it. Like I think if you say unknown, you can pretty much tie that in with paranormal,
Yep.
supernatural, all of that. But it was like we did a show the other night, and it was about is there a difference between spirits, ghosts, and what was the third one? Um, I can't remember what the third one is. My brain's numb. But
Like
there is a
Bigfoot and
difference,
stuff.
but they're all tied in
I've
together.
been
So
smoking
I
my
mean, they
weed,
are
man.
different, but they are all tied together in one big. And I think that's
Cryptics.
how this all is. So
Are you talking
Right.
about
So
cryptics then?
no,
no,
not
we're not
cryptics.
Oh,
gonna.
It was
No,
okay.
we're not even gonna start talking about cryptics. While I read this comment, Emmy is gonna look up the definition of paranormal. So John says paranormal activity is massive supernatural horror media franchise that began with the groundbreaking 2007 independent found footage film directed by Oren Pele. Probably said that wrong. Produced on a micro budget of just 15 grand, the
Yep.
original movie went on to gross a staggering 194 million.2 worldwide, making it one of the most profitable movies ever based on return on investment. The series pioneered modern home surveillance horror, utilizing statistic security cameras, timestamps, and subtle escalating jump.
Okay.
So,
So the
Emmy, I think
definition.
everybody's disagreeing with you. So read
No,
us
no,
the
no. Listen, the
definition.
definition of paranormal. The term para describe. Yeah, what he said, and then goes common examples: ghosts and spirits, apparitions, haunted houses, souls of
No,
the
we just
dead.
want to know. So yeah, just give us the definition of paranormal.
That's what I have. And then psychic abilities. Yeah, yeah.
Is
Unexplained
it
entities, cryptics
supernatural?
like Bigfoot or Loch Ness monster, and unidentified flying objects. Those are considered paranormal. Nothing
So
about witches or witchery.
isn't a UFO considered supernatural?
No, it's unidentified object. It is paranormal,
But isn't
not
it also in
supernatural.
the supernatural class?
Mm,
Chat
let's see.
Chat GPT that, and then we're going to move on to the next, and we're going to move on to the next part. So, if anyone has any questions or comments, we're going to move on to a little bit of paranormal drama that's going on. And I've done a video on this before. Um, I think it's gatekeeping, but I want everybody to make up their own minds. So the War Museum is wrapped up. We're going to shift. Emmy's looking for if a UFO is considered paranormal. Is that what she's looking for?
Oh,
All right.
okay. So what
So
it
we're
says, an
mhm.
unidentified flying object is fundamentally a physical or sensory phenomenon, meaning it is technically neither paranormal nor supernatural. So it falls right in the middle if you want to think about it.
Okay. All right. Everybody got that? All right. We're boom done. Get
Hi,
your chat
Victoria.
GPT. Get your
Sorry.
chat GPT ready for Adam Berry from Kindred Spirits and Sherry D and Betty from that old show, The Ghost Hunters.
Mhm.
Because there's been some spark in discussions going online. So
that's my clock,
anybody,
guys. If you hear it,
okay. If
I got
anyone
that same
does,
clock.
I'm about to mute the both of you so I can get through this. So if anyone doesn't know who Adam Berry is and Sherry Benedetti, Adam Berry is the producer and star of Kindred Spirits with Amy Bruni. He was on Ghost Hunters. Sherry Benedetti was on Ghost Hunters. Remember that show from a few years ago? It's done. But anyway, they're paranormal investigators, celebrities. I don't think paranormal investigators are celebrities. But recently, Adam posted publicly that he wasn't invited to the Cripple Creek Paracon for 2027. Now we're talking fucking next year. He said he was confused, disappointed, and felt it was a slap in the face. But the part that really set people off was the way he expressed it with a throwing up emoji at the beginning at the new lineup. So he was like, "Oh, this is the lineup. Fuck them. I throw up on them." Which includes people who had absolutely nothing to do with the decision and then mentioning he might try to find another event to do the same weekend as this Paracon in 2027. That didn't read as simple disappointment. It read as a public call out to me. And that's where Sherry Benedetti comes in from the old show, The Ghost Hunters. Sherry wrote a post addressing the issue that Adam brought up. And I kind of agree with her, but I kind of don't. She says conventions rotate talent every year. So basically, they say every year they change the talent. Jason Hawes isn't at the same ones every year. Kindred Spirits aren't at the same one every year. Colby and Sam, or Sam and Colby, aren't the same ones every year. That's kind of what that she's saying.
Right.
You know, conventions rotate talent every year. No one is guaranteed a spot. Being invited doesn't entitle you to be invited again. There's a lot to talk about in this one. She pointed out that Adam turned a normal lineup change into a public attack, going after the event. He went after the invited guest and created unnecessary drama in an industry that already deals with enough of it. She called the behavior petty, entitled, and immature, and reminded everybody that nobody owes any of us a place on a lineup. Then she pivoted back to positivity, encouraging people to comment the Crippled Creek Paracon, support the paranormal community, and focus on fun instead of drama. So, and honestly, I think the bigger conversation here is this isn't about taking sides, it's about professionalism. It's about how we handle disappointment. It's about not dragging innocent people into our feelings. And it's about keeping the paranormal community focused on collaboration instead of conflict. So, to my now 3 co hosts, when you heard Adam's post and then Sherry's response, what is your reaction? And do you think a public call out like this helps the community or hurts the community? And this time, I'm going to start with Gabby. And you better talk. And if you need me to reread anything that I wrote, I will.
Okay, so
And if I didn't make sense, tell me.
okay. So I did zone out whenever you were talking about Sherry's call.
Bitch. I'm about to, girl. I'm about to
I'm
reach
wearing
over.
off on her. I'm just like, yeah.
That's
Oh,
fair.
hell. Now, let me shut off her mic. So, do you think that? So, I guess the big question here is, do you think that people who are invited, like Sam and Colby, Dakota's team, Project Fear, Twin Paranormal, people like that, do you think they should be invited to every Paracon every year?
I don't
Do
think
you
so.
think they get shifted in one year? You guys can't come here. Do you think that the people who are able to attend the venue and get picked, like Sam and Colby or Ghost Brothers, or just somebody like that, Ghost Adventures, do you think they could walk up to the person running the event and say, look, bro, if you have so and so here, I ain't fucking coming? And do you think that they do that and it carries weight? Because that's
I
kind of what, to me, I'm getting from Adam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I definitely think that they shouldn't be invited every single year, because then the people that don't normally get the chance to go to events like that can't come because it's already full of the people that have been invited. And I think that it was very petty on Adam's part to say that if somebody else is going, that he is not going, or trying to set up another event during the same period in time as that event is going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Dirty.
yeah,
Immature.
yeah.
I agree with you. Diane?
I agree too. The people that's setting up these events are setting it up and they're choosing who they want there for a reason. And every year and every year and every year to have the same people show up, that rather makes for a rather boring event because there's a lot of paranormal groups out there. There's a lot of celebrities. There's, I guess, celebrities, however you want to label them. There's a lot of different people out there that would like to be there, and the way he handled it was not very professional whatsoever. That should not have been addressed that way in any way, shape, or means whatsoever. So yeah, I agree 100% with the both of you.
Emmy?
I'm pushing buttons. Hold on. Let me get back. No,
Don't be. You don't need to chat GPT this.
I want to chat GPT and nothing. Damn it. No, yeah, what he did was very petty. You know, this world is big enough for all of us. Just like here on YouTube, okay? There's a lot of assholes out there. They're like, oh, if you're going to so and so's chat, I'm not going to be there. Or if you have PDX on your panel, you know, fuck you and block them. This is what people do. And it's so stupid. It's so junior high-ish. You know, how old are we? How old? Fuck, man. It's stupid. It really is. And if you don't like somebody, oh well. That's what I'm thinking.
So
Fucking go to the thing. Or with maybe he was asking too much money and they wouldn't cover him because you know how when they have these events, they're given so much money to go to these events. And what were you gonna say?
no, nothing. Go ahead. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Oh, so maybe he wants. Oh,
Sorry, my bad. My bad. That was my bad.
whoa!
So
yeah,
here's a little preview of the event.
that,
They have Hawes, Benedetti, Brian, I don't know who the fuck he is, Dustin Perry, he's a bad boy, Tessa Groff and Nick, and then someone else back here. But they don't have Amy either. But I
No.
don't see Amy online crying.
no.
Like,
But I'll tell you, Amy, when she was at the what was that? When they're in Nevada Tombstone,
mhm.
they paid her a lot to go there, and I mean a lot. She was like the number one celebrity there. So some of these people just ask way, ask way
I don't
too
know what
much.
I'm doing.
I don't know what you're doing either. Oh,
How do I get back to how I was, where we were like,
the three right there. Now,
There
if you want to switch, now take Diana, pull her over, and you guys will swap. There we go.
okay.
So yeah, so maybe he was asking too much, and you know,
Sorry,
they didn't want to
everybody.
give him the shit. I don't know. It's just, I mean, it's stupid. There's so many paracons out there. There's, I mean, what, 50 states, the UK. Fucking who cares if you don't get invited to one or whatever? You're not gonna go because you're bringing so and so. That's stupid. It's foolish. It's stupid.
Yeah. I mean,
It just shows your character.
for a Paracon to be booked already in 2027, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say that. And I'll tell you this, Tombstone, when they did have their Paracon, what was it, a couple of years ago? They haven't had one since because a whole bunch of the shit got fucked up in it. And they're like, fuck this. We don't want this, that. They didn't want the drama to come there. So yeah, they had 2 Paracons and that was it. And they were like, nope, not again.
I never knew that.
Mhm.
Eddie says it's bad enough the paranormal community hardly has any unity because some people only look out for themselves. Truth, fucking truth. And
Yeah.
their brand and don't even look out for the smaller creator anymore. Just saying. You're right. It's true. Very, very true. And I want to go off on a tangent on that, so I'm not. I'm just going to move on to the next comment. Do you think, but I'm going to hit you up, Eddie. Do you think event host will be hesitant now to invite him to future events, seeing his behavior? I would be.
I would agree on that. Absolutely.
Well, maybe I would be because I was, again, fortunate enough to start into the paranormal field. No, stop it. Hey, stop! My cats are fighting. Hey,
I'm not doing nothing this
I
time.
like want a
Fuck.
treat. Smell the weed. I I I I went to many Paracons in my first year. I met a lot of celebrities, a lot of good people, and I have seen how some vendors could go up to the person or persons running the event and say, if you let so and so in, I'm not coming and I'm bigger than them. So I know that happens, and it's sad that it happens.
Mhm.
Um, and that happens in real life in business. You know, business is dirty and this is business. They're getting paid to be there. They're making money by getting autographs signed and, all kinds of shit. So I think one, he was a baby about it. He should have maybe called the person running the event and asked, "Hey, why don't you want me? Is there something I did? Is there gatekeeping going on? What the fuck happened?" He should have called first. But we've all made mistakes, right? And we've all said shit online or posted stuff out of anger or spite and then fucking regretted it later. So I hope that he regrets it. As far as
Once
Sherry's
it's out there,
response,
it's out there. It's copied.
yeah, once
Somebody
it's out
spreading it
there, it's
around.
out
That's
there.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I have it. Um,
See, and she's going to
I
spread it
do.
much
So
better.
exactly. So it just I think was very childish of him. And he should have asked first. But again, people make mistakes. Let's see if he comes back. And as far as Sherry's response, I like her response and I don't hold her responsible for anything, but I have seen with my own eyes people say I will not if they are. So
All the
it does
time.
happen.
All the time.
It does happen. So I'm not saying that happened to Adam Berry. I don't believe in kindred spirits. I don't believe in the Groffs. I don't believe in uh I kind
I
of believe in
believe I could
fiction.
fly.
I see a little uh, but yeah, I think he took it too far.
Yeah, I agree.
Too
Absolutely.
far.
For being a big,
Here again.
one of the biggest celebrities and put that out there. Absolutely. That may have hurt his, I guess because he's a TV star or whatever, his career. It could hurt it. Absolutely. Maybe not this year, but next year when it comes time. Absolutely. We don't want
Yeah,
a big ass
I mean,
pansy baby to come here and blah 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 blah. Okay, never mind. I'm done.
right. And we don't have we don't have fucking they don't have Amy Bruni on the flyer. But I don't see her online complaining. I mean, Emmy, why don't you go on Facebook and look up Amy Bruni's page and see if she's made any complaint about not being on the roster for the Colorado, whatever the fuck they call it, cactus paracon. I don't know. Ride a cactus. Woohoo! I don't know. So that's some drama. That's also brings paranormal drama,
Yeah.
So here we are. People who
Okay.
call this
I
celebrity
don't have nothing on her, but
what we want to do. And what someone said, this is why I'm part-time investigator and a full-time photographer. The paranormal scene has too much drama. And he goes, that's true. And Carlos, now that I know you're a photographer, I think I remember that. I'm going to start sending you some pictures. I always, when I think I see something in a picture, I send it to a photographer, a professional to debunk it for me or, tell me if it's legit. Of course, no one's ever told me my picture is legit, but one day, hopefully. So,
okay, here. Amy Bruni has not made any complaints about being uninvited to any paranormal television shows or projects. She has, however, addressed rumors regarding industry-wide show cancellations on social media and deal with the minor productions, contract frustrations regarding independent documentary projects. So, yeah, no. Not yet. Not yet. So, I saw that, but you know what? Now, I'm bringing this up. I mean, I heard a rumor
I
that
got a piss.
oh my God.
Well, I keep drinking. I drink a lot of water.
I had to go back here. Well, okay, so I heard a rumor, and the paperwork's out there. I mean, they've been leaked. Okay, the stuff, documents about the first. I'm trying to think. It had to do with Jason Hawes and all that. The Help me out here. Think into my
Conjuring
head.
drama.
The what?
The Conjuring House
Yes,
drama?
yeah, and yes. But it's a new drama on it and stuff, not like the old. Like it's kinda and yes and no.
You've heard something
Yeah,
or seen something.
yeah.
I've seen some things too.
Mm.
If you've seen what I've seen, Diane, have you seen what I've seen? Anyway, but
Maybe.
hypothetically, if you guys had seen what I seen, and I seen what Emmy seen, and whoever else seen, or I don't know.
And it's not just us. We're little content creators. I
Yeah,
follow other big content creators and
right.
so,
And thank God they respect us. Yes, I have seen things that I think will shock people. What do you think?
absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Diane?
Absolutely.
Hypothetically, I mean, how can it be hypothetical? It's like,
It's fucking once it's out there, it's out there.
bad day. Diane, you could say I plead the fifth, or you can even
You
say
drank the fifth, either one.
no. She can
I
even say
plead the
I don't recall for the next 30 minutes. Okay. She pleads the fifth.
Thank you.
Yeah, I what have you heard?
Me?
Yeah.
You said you plead the fifth. Abby, have you heard anything?
I heard Diana drank the fifth, but yes.
That's one thing I don't
Diane's a
drink.
secret
So
alcoholic.
yeah, I don't drink at all. So and the kids can verify that. Well, that might be tied into something that I actually just saw recently too. So you can combine all of that, what we may have or may have not seen altogether.
What have you recently seen? I just spoke to you today.
There's been a lot
Girl.
of stuff that I'm not the one who put the cat out of the bag.
Oops, did I do that? Oops, I did it again.
You sure
So,
did.
Well, because I'm really nosy, and when it comes to
So,
stuff like that, I want to know
what
things.
we know, I mean, what I know is, the first notary, we know, basically said she never met Jacqueline Nunez, right? That Jacqueline Nunez,
Tell people who that is.
that Jacqueline Nunez from the Conjuring House.
Yeah.
So, the first notary admitted to not knowing her, never meeting her, calling, Zooming, nothing. She never met her. And that was stated, that and a couple other things in the filings for the conservatorship, that Jacqueline's sister is trying to get conservatorship over Jacqueline's, stuff. Jacqueline lost her home. She doesn't have that nice condo anymore. I know she's doing well. She's doing okay. Thank you to the person who let me know. I have this feeling that Jacqueline, I was telling someone this today or yesterday, I have this feeling that Jacqueline's going to show up at one of these court dates. Clear-headed, level-minded, like she was when she owned the Conjuring House. And she's going to fucking say something without the, I'm a prophet, I'm married to Jessica Biel, whatever she says, when she has those breakdowns. So sad. So that I just have this weird feeling about that. But that's not what I heard online. What I heard through the grapevine. What I heard through the grapevine is that the notary also testified to just more than what's shared in the conservatorship filing, which is on my page. I think I did a small video on it or something. But I heard that there's her, when it was being notarized, there was other people involved. And the names that I heard fucking blew my mind. Fucking blew my mind. One of them more so than the other two. It blew my mind. I was like in awe. I
Yeah.
was just no fucking way. And this notary that admitted that she didn't do her job right. She fraudulently stamped her notary stamp. I also heard that she did it because she felt bad. She felt bad for the story that the three people, or one person told another person who told her. She felt bad. For Jacqueline Nunez. We're talking about Jacqueline Nunez. I heard that. So, yeah. I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked if this is true, because I've talked about this in one of my videos when I was doing my Cody and Satori videos, and I had to go down that rabbit hole. And when you go
Yes.
down the rabbit hole, you just don't go down the rabbit hole about the persons you're trying to go down a rabbit hole. It just opens up more shit. And in one of my videos, I said, this whole Conjuring House stuff is going to come all the way in a full circle
Yep.
to the former owner, Corey Heinzen.
Always does.
It is. It's going to come. It's going to come back to him. Allegedly, he and someone else tried to fraud Jacqueline out of her purchasing the Conjuring House, and that's why she put a lien on it and filed a lawsuit. That's alleged. So with everything that I've heard, I think that they have been trying to get this house from Jacqueline since Corey sold it. But again, I am shocked by the three people who were there. I am shocked by the way the paperwork was handed to the notary. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'll be really shocked if it didn't really happen. Like I said, this is just what I'm hearing, so it's alleged. But I'm fucking shocked by one of the three people. Like, oh my God.
But see, that's the
how
thing.
you follow
You've seen
people
paperwork.
and then they let you down?
Mhm.
Like, like me, like I watched the G Team Paranormal for so long when I got into the paranormal. I never had watched a paranormal show. And then when I met Patty, it was a huge fucking letdown. I've met other teams and like, oh fuck, man, they get along when it's so good, but I can't break bread with these motherfuckers. Like it's a wrap. Like, but this person is like, wow, someone that I did look up to, because they went further than the paranormal and did something else. But I am shocked. And
Thank you.
thank you. That would be awesome if Jacqueline showed up in court. The look on people's face would be awesome to see. Oh my fucking God. Right? Girl, how you doing tonight? How you doing?
How you doing, girl? No.
How you doing, girl? I'm sending you a message on Messenger. Who you sending a message to? Oh, Pearl. Man, I'm not nobody's secretary. I already knew she was a flop. Let's see.
Hello.
100% at Anthony. What did Anthony say?
He wants tacos and ghost hunt.
Tacos and ghost hunt. My two experiences made me a believer, and I respect it too much to do the whole fakery. But I also honest enough to take the money. I'm not going. I don't know. Like, I watched Sam and Colby. I watched Twin Paranormal.
They're funny.
I think they're funny as hell. I think Sam and Colby are not as funny as Twin Paranormal. And obviously, I know I'm faking, but again, as a business person, I think this is their lifeline. This is how they're making money. They decided to be YouTubers. They decided to be social media content creators on all these platforms. That was a business choice. So I think smart boys, good job. I don't take it seriously that they fake stuff or what. I don't take it seriously at all, and sometimes I believe them when they're doing interviews. I don't believe them in their videos, but they kind of make it believable in their interviews. But they're good actors, so I don't know. But
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know why.
they've been on Vine. That they started out on Vine, so that what was that? 20 years ago?
Oh my God, I was popular on Vine. God, that was forever ago. But yeah,
Yeah.
I am disgusted from what I've been hearing about.
Yeah, Carlos says Sam and Colby in the earlier days they were urbexers before they started doing the paranormal, and that's true with that.
Yep.
Okay, and then other like
But they were doing like skits and stuff like that on Vine. Remember?
yes, and then
They
Vine
they
shut down and they
put
moved.
a banana in his mouth. He's like, "It's a banana" on an airplane, and he got like 1,000,000 views. Like Vine was the shit. I still got some of them videos. It went from Vine to Flipgram
Right?
to TikTok or something, right?
No,
Yeah, it was Flipgram first, Vine, and then
I don't
Flipgram.
even remember that one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But you didn't even get your videos back on that. Oh man, I was so pissed.
I didn't get my videos back from Vine.
I was so mad. But so how do you guys feel about what's going on with the Conjuring case? What do you guys know? Like
It's
Gabby,
bullshit.
yeah, we'll ask Gabby because she's a little researcher.
I actually haven't been. I've kind of been trying to stay away from the drama of the Conjuring.
Gabby, why are you here?
Yeah.
I'm here for emotional support. Okay, Angelina.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ! I should not have mentioned you were coming out of the kitchen or wherever's back there. No, go ahead, girl. I'm just playing with you.
No, for me, I try to stay away from the like Conjuring and at least paranormal drama. When it comes to anything else, like Palm Beach Pete, I will
Oh God.
do all my research.
You knew that was going to come up.
I have heard about you in Palm Beach, Pete, and why
Oh,
do you
God.
despise the man so much? I fucking think he's hilarious, and I think it's just all a show.
Who?
Because okay, even if
Oh,
it was
Emmy
a
doesn't
show-
know who he is, so you got to start from the beginning.
Oh, God. So his name is Palm Beach Pete, and saying that even just
Okay.
he was discovered on a highway driving a convertible, and somebody said, "Oh my God, is that Epstein?" Because he looks exactly like him. He could be his twin.
Okay.
And he has been making videos constantly saying things that Epstein would have said, and he kind of came out after the Epstein files came out and everything about Epstein's death and everything came out. He just appeared out of nowhere and started calling himself Palm Beach Pete. And it pisses me off so much because there's so many videos online of him. Like I said, if he is acting, he's a
Phenomenal actor.
I
Mhm.
hate him so much. I could just like
Don't go down that rabbit hole like Angelina did with Corey and them, or Corey, or fucking, I can't even think of her name. See,
Corey.
I forget them. Yeah,
That's how irrelevant they are.
yeah, see, I don't care, I mean, I never liked them at the beginning anyways. There was always something about his daughter and stuff, and yeah, the thumping, thump, thump, thump. Yeah, right,
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
fucking time. My thing is when I go to a place, because I've traveled from the West Coast to the East Coast, and when I go to a place, shit's not going to happen every fucking time. Like when these other bigger YouTubers will go, like, oh my God, no, there was a shadow. Oh my God, the pill bottle fell down. We went to Penhurst. What did we get there?
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, I got a few EVPs. And that was because I was by myself, locked in the infirmary. But it's just, we pay money and we try to, and I don't like going with a lot of people because when you're doing this, you're getting contamination from other people. So when I like to go to a place, I like, 2, maybe 4. But places nowadays, you can't afford that because they want $1,000 to $2,000, if not more. And so you got to find enough people that want to join in, just to afford to go there or to any place out there.
Yeah. Billy Creek is in Indiana. The owner called the owner even had to call the police on those shits. On who? Uh-oh, we're missing something in the comments, ladies.
I think they're talking about Sam and Colby.
Oh yeah, because they were disrespecting some shit that got caught on cameras, and that's the other thing, people. These places that you pay big money to go to, they have cameras everywhere.
Mhm.
And I mean, they're going to see what you're doing. So if you're going to stage something, they're going to see it. If you're going to lie about something, they're going to see it. That's just what it is.
Yeah, remember when Sam and Colby were they? They were at Bel Air Mansion or something like that. And they
Yeah.
were kicking the teddy bear REM pod and shit like that.
Oh,
The
yeah.
owner caught him on video camera. Like, I've seen people do
Eat 'em
shit.
up.
I've seen people do shit when I live in a haunted school, sitting there watching the CCTV cameras, and there's tons of them, and you're just like, really? Like,
People watching.
people even fucking get down and dirty in a haunted location. Like, it's already dirty enough. We don't need to be walking all over your sperm and shit.
Ew, yeah. When you take the black
God.
lights out, I don't want to see that shit everywhere,
Oh my God, it's just so crazy. But yeah, so there's a lot going on with the Conjuring House. Like I said, Jacqueline Nunes' sister is trying to get conservatorship. Jacqueline's doing good from what I heard. And there is more testimony to Cheryl Duran besides the little piece that's in the conservatorship filings. And I really want to say something, but I'm not sure.
Say it. Just fucking say it.
Say it. Like,
say it.
Say it. I gotta piss.
Phone just ring. Say it.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around why these 3 people would involve themselves.
Okay, do me a favor.
Well, I guess I'm trying to wrap my head around why 2 of the 3 people would involve themselves in a situation. One of the people,
type it in back chat and I'll fucking say it.
I think just a con artist, period. So that's just my opinion. But two of them surprised. One of them is just very quiet. You don't really,
It's the quiet ones you got to watch out for.
But allegedly he didn't say nothing, in the room. Apparently, that's what I was, told. He didn't say nothing.
Right, but he was there. He witnessed the whole thing. That's the thing.
Right. So yeah.
Part of it, if you're right there, it's like, hey, like, listen, you go and unalive somebody. I'm right there watching. I'm still just as guilty.
Right. Exactly. And I read some of the Rhode Island law, and anybody who benefits from the Conjuring House, who benefits from getting it, is also and can also be held legally for what Cheryl Duran did, fraudulently using her stamp, and stuff like that, saying Jacqueline was in front of her and stuff. I mean, a lot can go happen. What you guys looking at? God rebukes you. God ate me. God ate me. How do we block?
Oh, she's saying that because so what Trish is saying is because Mag, Mag, right? It's because Nalisha made me this book, an amazing book, right? And this, I don't even know what Mags is, but anyway, she's like, oh, she reads a book of spells made of human skin. And the book's like, a couple feet tall and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay. So that was going through the internet.
Oh, but she's not in here trolling.
No,
'Cause there
no,
are
no.
some
Trisha's
trolls
a
in
good
here.
friend of mine. Now,
There's
Trish is
some trolls
awesome.
in here. They're just waiting for me to say some names, but I don't know if I'm going to say some names.
I
But I know
would.
that there was 3 people in a room with the notary when she notarized.
I would say something.
Second, um,
Absolutely.
I think like what's holding me back is it's going to hurt a lot of people to find out at least 2 of the people that are allegedly involved in it. God, even I'm just like, holy shit, this is how big this shit got. Wow. But at the same time, Jason Hawes filed a motion to compel. He's trying to find something out from Needham Bank. I looked at some documents, and it looks like Needham Bank might not have had the right, or maybe had the mortgage and the loan and a note or whatever to be able to sell it to Elton. So I guess it's being questioned. Did Needham Bank have the note, the mortgage, whatever, for Elton to buy, or did someone else have it? Did Elton pay Needham Bank and Needham Bank didn't hold it anymore?
Right.
So Jason filed a motion on that, which I understand that.
But Jason Hawes also did a big GoFundMe.
Yes.
That's why I couldn't have a problem.
But Jason Hawes, he never wanted nothing to do with the house. But
what about that hotel him and Grant had bought years ago?
Yeah, that didn't survive.
Okay.
Like, allegedly 140 pages proving that he's part of fraud and trying to fraud her in the beginning with Corey. Like, all alleged, even if I know it's not alleged, I'm going to say it's alleged. So it's all alleged. But it's very fucking sickening to find out who was there with the notary. It's sickening. And then it makes me wonder, do people think about other people? Because one person I can't stand so much is really going to be hurt if criminal charges get pressed and people go to jail for this, and
Right.
There's some jail penalties in Rhode Island. There's fines, you could get probation, you could get but still you're going to be labeled a convicted felon. And who the fuck is going to hire a convicted felon, especially if you have fraud on your record? Like, dollar store won't even give you a goddamn job. So off to the factories you go. Go make that macaroni and cheese noodles, get it packed in a box, and ship it on to my house.
Hey, and our Dollar Tree that I worked at would hire criminals.
Look at yeah, and that's good. And I don't have no issue with that. I'm a convicted felon myself. I will tell people I was young, I wrote bad checks, I got in trouble, I did some time. So fuck you. Look up my name, do what you got to do. I don't care. So I'm a convicted felon. I vote. So I'm a good person. I made a mistake in my early 20s. It's been like 23 years since I've copped a felony or been in. I've been in a little couple misdemeanors, driving without a license or something like that, like 20 something. I don't know, 10 years. I don't fucking know. I was just so mad one time, man. I got pulled over and I was driving and my license was not suspended. It was a mistake by the registry. And
Stanley Hotel.
No, I got pulled over.
Stanley Hotel is what Trisha was asking. It's Stanley Hotel in Estes, Colorado.
Okay. So I got pulled over going to look, and I wasn't even a paranormal investigator at this time. I got pulled over because I pulled into a gas station and was trying to look across the street to see if it was the Belchertown State School for Boys for the feeble-minded. I've been there since. So we went there to see if the buildings were up because we were going to walk through the buildings. Back then we trespassed, but we didn't think about it as, Uber X or ghost hunting or anything like that, So I'm looking for
Right.
this place and I circle the gas station 2 times. I'm like, go out the gas station, go by. I don't see it. I don't see it. Didn't even see the police station. Whoop, whoop. Lights on. Whoop, whoop. I'm driving. I get out of the car. I'm like, here's my baggie. Yeah, I did a little cocaine when I was younger. Boop. Guy took it out. He just stamped that shit out. And I was like, thank you. I was feeling good. Got arrested. I was like, this is all a fucking mistake. I was like, he goes, yeah, we sent your friends home. You guys were at the bar tonight. I'm like, yeah, I'm wasted, man. And he's like, yeah, they had to go home and get $5 more because they were $5 short of your bond, your $35 bond. I'm like,
Wait, what?
that happens when you
$35 bond?
$35 bond, right? Because they
Oh,
believe me. They must have known, hey, this is not a mistake. Like she just got her license renewed yesterday. Like this is not a
right.
mistake. So and it's a small town. Belchertown is a very small town. So and it's it was just a very so my friends had to drive an hour and a half back to their house to pick up more money. So during that time I was transferred to Northampton. So when I got there I was like, I am going to sleep. Let me know when they get here. So they got there, they call me, I get out. My friends are in a car sleeping and I'm all videotaping their butt cracks are hanging out and they're like and they're like, oh, let's go. I'm like, no, I gotta be to court at 8:00. It was like 3 hours. So I was like, and I think about that when I go up to the Belchertown State School. I think about, damn, I was arrested over at that gas station, and they just crushed out my cocaine. Yes, the fuck they did. Yeah. I wasn't even thinking about paranormal. I know somebody wants me to say the names. I know. I'm trying to not look in the comments.
I'm
I don't
sitting
know.
on my hands.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I'm sitting on my hands.
Okay.
You tell me. Tell us. Just give one name. One name. One name. One name. That's all it is. Come on. It's like push that little red button. Give one fucking name.
The easy button.
Not the escape
Yeah.
button, just the red button.
Um,
One name. Let's give them a shock factor and then let's give them like a cliffhanger until next week.
Someone keeps saying, look at the comments, Cactus Moonlight. Trisha Emmy is positive compass for
Oh yeah,
many
Trisha
reasons.
asked where the Shining was. It was at, like I said, the Stanley Hotel is where they based it upon. Yes.
Yeah.
Emmy's all having a conversation. Go girl, keep up with our people. Prayers, girl, you're gonna get so lost. Where's Pearl going?
Is he going out to
So-
investigate?
Yeah. So before we close up, anybody got anything to say? Because I
Oh,
am
I
going
have a lot to say. Just give us that cliffhanger.
I might just I mean that's a lot of information right there, to
First
know
name.
that allegedly there was three people with her to witness her
First
notary,
name.
but
First name. A lot of people have
one
the
of them
same first
wasn't
name.
one of them wasn't Jacqueline Nunez.
Everybody, just
Remember
one.
the power of attorney and the warranty deed got thrown out
Yeah.
because the judge is like, no, let's get another one done, and she needs to be in front of you. I think that's what it was said.
Mhm.
Don't mark my words for it, but I think that's
Verbatim. Yes.
so. And then they got another set of paperwork signed with a new notary who got subpoenaed. That's public record, the subpoena, and did not show up for her court date. From what I've heard, allegedly, she did not show up at her court date. So what
First
happens
name.
when you don't? Wait a minute. What happens when you don't show up at a deposition and you're subpoenaed to show up?
Oh, you got a
What
warrant
is-
out for the arrest.
No. What do people think about you?
Oh,
I think red flag. Something's not right here.
right.
Is notary going to tell the same thing the first notary told, that she's never met Jacqueline Nunez? Why not show up for court, allegedly, if you didn't break the law. Where are you?
Right?
Like, I mean, that's how I look at people who won't show up in court and take questions. And I've done depositions before, like answer questions and do depositions. That's kind of why I got upset the other day. And I put what I thought was a very nice comment on Jason's
Oh,
video.
yeah.
Talked about the depositions going on, and I
Mhm.
said, "Why aren't you something along the lines of why aren't you saying anything about Cheryl Duran's deposition? Because a portion of it was made public. Um, biggest portion that everyone thought was made public was that she never met Jacqueline. She admitted to not having notarized it with Jacqueline there. But there's even a bigger story to that, allegedly. So
Is this the video that I was talking about that you're talking about?
yeah, the video that I do on Cheryl Duran,
Yeah.
I added a portion of her testimony that was in the conservatorship filings. They're public records. So in those filings alone, what
Mhm.
she says in number 15 is that basically she's never met Jacqueline in her life, never even talked to Jacqueline.
Dun,
So,
dun, dun.
so she got deposed, she did depositions, and, you know, allegedly, Barbara Andrews, the one who re-signed all the paperwork that got thrown out, did not show up for court. So that looks very
That says a lot
suspicious
about your
to me.
character. Yes, absolutely. I
Why
mean, like you
wouldn't
said,
you show up for
everything
court?
comes around in a full motion. And one person is going to go, yep, I did it. So did they. They're going to rat everybody out because that one person is not going to take the fall for everyone.
I think one person that is, I was told involved, allegedly, would take the rap for the main person involved in all of this. I think that person would take the rap because
Probably if it was
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of money that was down.
No, I just see some mind control in the amount of years known between
Oh.
them. So if it's true, that's what I think. I think that person would not throw this
But you don't know.
other
I
person
mean,
under the
when a
bus.
person's under so
Yeah, you
much
don't know.
pressure, you don't know. And
Right.
I mean, that person could end up spending life in prison. Or I know it's stupid. It sounds stupid, but people spend life in prison over the littlest things compared to a murderer that gets out in 10 years. So if they're giving him life, I bet he would fucking rat.
Yeah, but
I
it's not going to be life. I mean, the criminal charges are fines or some jail time, imprisonment they call it. I think up to a year or something. But you're still going to be labeled if you go criminally and get probation or whatever, you're still going to that's a felony.
yeah. Yeah.
And that's on your record. And you know, the person who might lie for other people just destroyed their whole life and they have just started a whole new chapter of their life. And I feel in one way bad if this person allegedly did do this, but in another way not bad, knew it was coming, saw it fucking years ago, you know. So but it's gonna hurt people. It's gonna hurt a lot of people, whether it be on Elton's side, Jacqueline's sister's side, Needham Banks' side, or Jason Haas' side, Summit and Stone. Someone's gonna get hurt. A couple of people are gonna get hurt.
It's the
Pretty bad.
ripple effect. It's
Yeah, the ripple effect.
besides
Woo,
those
for
few people are
real.
going to get hurt. The ripple effect's going to come back, and more people are going to get hurt. No matter where you're at, it'll be talked for years because
Yeah.
it's the Conjuring House. You know, it's like an icon thing.
Yeah. I mean, but I am going to not say the names that I allegedly heard because I think
Yeah.
there's a even bigger story coming. And let's, like a friend told me, let's be smart, Angelina, combine all the stories together. kind of like that timeline I did about Jacqueline when she first started, and how great Andrea Perrin and Ken DaCosta and Cody Satori were to her, and how she was so naive about the paranormal and level-minded and
Yep.
stuff. But I did see in that video, I did see one part in Jacqueline's eyes where somebody walked through the room and it pissed her off because her whole mood changed in her face. So I think like that's a sign. But you know, she was on her medicine and everything, but you could see that there was something wrong. I could see there was something wrong.
She
And then
had a big
and,
mental breakdown.
but
If
then she had
people
went
didn't
into in
know.
that video, she
Yeah.
went into, after she saw that person walk by or whatever, she went into how much stress she's having with her other company and the real estate and all that stuff, you know. But still, she got fucked over. In my opinion, she got fucked over the minute she fucking said, I want to buy this property. She got fucked over.
Yeah.
Oh, bigger than shit.
People are getting fucked over with this legal bullshit going on. And people need to stop fucking thinking that I know Matt Rife, because I don't know Matt Rife. I don't hang out with Matt Rife. I might, I do
Allegedly.
know, I do know, no, I do know
No.
some people from Nesper. I do
Yeah.
talk to them, but just because I might not believe in some of what Nesper stands for and what they do, doesn't mean that I don't like the person for their who they are outside of the paranormal. Like, some people say, well, if they're fake in the paranormal, they're going to be fake outside the paranormal. Well, they haven't been fake to me, so I don't find that to be true, because you know, I watch Sam and Colby's videos when they're not doing the paranormal, and there's some real true ass fucking boys, men. They don't give a fuck. They're just there, you know. They're honest, good guys, and so stop saying I know Matt Rife, because I don't. I
You
might.
know, I thought you promised me his
I
autograph.
might. I might someday. Girl, please. Shit, I saw that shit on eBay. If he gave me his autograph, I'd be like, Elton, give me his autograph.
Well, if he
So,
says to Emmy, love Matt Rife, you can't do that.
yeah.
That's personalized to me.
Well, that would take away from me getting one. But
You
but you
get
know
one
what?
too.
I just got recently told. I don't know if you guys saw this. Tammy said, I kind of feel like everyone will get a slap on the hand and nothing will happen to any of them. Jason will get the house in the end. I kind of feel like that too, but at the
But he
same
didn't want
time,
the house originally. That was the thing.
but at the same time, if Barbara Andrews testifies to the same thing the first notary testified to, that she had never met Jacqueline Nunez, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a huge problem. You got to read the Rhode Island law, but there's some people on here that know what I've heard and what I allegedly know. But it will hurt some people. So I have to think about that, and that's why I'm not saying anything about it.
You can't
I'm
say the
not gonna
first
name.
name. Because, I mean, it could be
No,
Tim, Cindy,
no,
Thomas.
no,
No? We don't
no,
even get that?
no.
Oh,
No.
we don't get a cliffhanger? Damn it.
I think I've given out enough information.
Hallelujah.
I'll leave that up to, you know, like I said, I do journalism here for my city and stuff like that, and in the state, and I use, you know, a different, how they say it, persona. No, how do the girls say diva name or something? But no, these people need to step up and be honest and tell their loved ones, if they don't already fucking know and they're fucking doing
Dun,
it with
dun,
them,
dun.
before it hits the news, the newspapers. Social media will probably grab it first. I mean, social
Yeah.
media can probably grab it right now, because I believe in these alleged things that I've seen and what's being told to me. So I am, again, shocked at who's involved in it, but I'm not going to say who. I think that you better hurry up and you better tell what you did and be honest about it, and think about what you did to Jacqueline Nunez and be honest
Mhm.
with yourself and tell yourself, I did do this. I did. You don't got to tell nobody else. Just tell your fucking self.
Do you think if you dropped initial hint that would be too much of a? Do you think they
Ooh,
would figure it out on initials?
I like that.
I'm
Or do
not
you
I'm
think
not
that
gonna
would be too
drop
much?
I'm not gonna drop initials.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die here. I'm feeling everybody's energy. Everybody's gonna
I,
die if they don't
all
have an
right, so
initial.
I'm trying to drop a hint, like, because once it was dropped to me, I was like, oh shit, and it was, oh, okay, allegedly. But I have seen some paperwork too. I'm
I
trying to
forget.
think, like,
We all know that.
how can I give a hint? So allegedly, it was 3 men in the room with the notary
3 men.
when it should have been at least another woman in there.
That would have
name.
been the notary. The woman was the notary. What
No.
wasn't there? No?
It should have been Jacqueline Nunez.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, she should have been one of the people there, but it was the notary and 3 men, allegedly.
3 men.
Yeah. So,
What about 3 students? Curly, Mo, and what?
we are
Murray.
done. 10 o'clock. I have to walk my dog, take my medicine.
I gotta go cook dinner because I'm late doing that.
She's got to cook dinner because it's like, what time is it there? 7
It's
o'clock?
7 here, still light out.
7. So,
Yep.
if you guys enjoyed this, let us know, and we
Right.
might start doing a normal fucked up Friday. You know, I promise you this, if it doesn't get told by next week about the testimony, and if we, no, I'm not going to say nothing for fucking.
She'll pour water on it.
Some of it's alleged, some of it's not, because things were leaked. But it's not my place to say nothing until it becomes public. I've said enough, and I've said allegedly because this is what I've heard. Some of the things I have seen, I'm still going to say allegedly.
Yeah, because paperwork can be, fraudulently, like.
Well, yeah. If it's not public yet, then you shouldn't have it. And if you have it, it should be stamped by the court. I'm not saying I have any documents, but that's what I'm saying is I am going to choose the right path. It is not public yet, so I am not going to say any more than there was 3 men in the room with the notary.
You guys, she was a rebel back then. Now look at her. She's just like, I can't do it. I won't do it. You can change.
When you start getting older, you just start thinking differently. I don't know if it's just me. Like, Diane, you're older than me. Did you start thinking differently?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, see?
You start thinking things more out, like you weigh all the pros and all the cons. And you're like, what would be the right decent thing to do?
That's why I'm always getting in trouble. I can't.
And the cons here outweigh the pros because it's gonna hurt families. It's gonna hurt relationships, friendships. It's gonna hurt. If it's true, it's gonna hurt. Yeah. So that's the biggest reason I chose not to name no names. And I've been sitting on this information for quite some time. So, yeah.
Okay, well, you guys are going to say goodnight. Thank you for being here. Keep an eye out on when we share things out, whatever. We may have another night, maybe next Friday night. If not next Friday, the Friday after that. So we don't know if we're going to do it weekly or if we're going to do it every 2 weeks.
Let us know in the comments how you liked it. So do not say it until it's public record. Everyone will find out soon enough. Protect yourself. Exactly.
Oh, who said that?
KCM.
Oh, I was going to say Pair Solo. You know you want to know.
So yeah, I am going to protect myself. Even though I can say it legally, I can't show can't show if I were to have any documents, I couldn't show those because it's not public.
No.
But
Yeah.
once it becomes public, you guys know it'll be out. It'll be out. So I think everybody's gonna get shocked. So hold on to your fucking dicks. Make sure your fucking panties are on tight because holy
And have
shit,
your cowbell that I just dropped.
it's gonna fucking you're gonna explode when you find out what allegedly really went down
Yep.
with the notary.
Time to go. We've said
So,
enough. We've been on here
we
too
are
long.
out.
So
Let us know in the
Peace,
comments if you
everybody.
like this. If you like this, then we'll try to come on every Friday night, once a week. We'll figure it out. All right. Until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. We are out.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah.
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression,
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. And when they try the chains, you can say no, free me.